the mystery behind it has been cloaked for 30-something years. If you Googled or searched the Institute Golf Club, it would come back with an article that says the best golf course you'll probably never play. And I always kind of thought that was a pretty good slogan for the Institute, because there's a lot of truth in that. This is the first interview that's ever taken place about the Institute and the people behind it.
For decades now, the most exclusive golf club in America has not been Augusta National or Cypress Point or Shinnecock Hills. It's been this property in Northern California, a place so secretive you've probably never even heard of it. The Institute is golf's Area 51, a place kept so hidden that before this video, you'd have a hard time finding any images of it. But now the club is opening its gates ever so slightly, and one of the key people behind it is ready to share the full story.
The Institute Golf Club, founded in 1994, was used as an executive retreat, entertaining corporate vendors of Fry's Electronics. In 2020, we decided to open it to membership. We have just a handful of exclusive members that really enjoy the course and the experience of single caddy and beautiful greens and wonderful gourmet lunch afterwards. The idea was to build a golf course someday that we could entertain business associates in a manner that no one else can. And the privacy aspect is what's so special.
The Institute was originally meant to double as the home of the American Institute of Mathematics, a passion project of Randy's brother John Fry. Plans called for a castle-like clubhouse patterned on the Alhambra in Spain. But that project got snagged in a PG&E lawsuit, so the Institute wound up serving one purpose only.
Remember, your best buys are always at Fry's. Guaranteed.
Your best buys are always at Fry's. Guaranteed. We built this wonderful retail operation, a private retail operation that was billions in revenue per year. During the process of running the stores, we built this golf course. The amount of money that we saved in negotiating with our vendors more than paid for the golf course, and then some. That was the tool. So say if we were doing $400 million with a vendor, and if we could shave off 3 percentage points, that's just one vendor. And you times that by 40 vendors, next thing you know, you're way ahead of the game. And they just can't wait to come back the next year and make another deal.
I'd heard about the Institute, but really they were just stories that you really didn't know if they were real or not. You heard about a handful of people that got to play, stories about walking the fairways with caddies and these elegant meals after golf, warming up on a practice area, and then that area immediately being resodded within the hour. You weren't sure if they were real stories or if that was really happening, and sure enough, I came to find out that it was real. We are at one of the most private golf clubs and private golf experiences really in the world. It's such a unique property and such a unique club. From day one, we've believed in ultra exclusivity, and I think with having had fewer than 40 members for each of our first 6 seasons, I think ultra exclusivity is a box that's been checked. It's golf with single bag walking caddies. Those who want to engage in a dining experience, it can be a 4-course tasting style experience. It certainly isn't for everybody. Those who belong to the Institute, this is their 3rd or 4th or 10th club. But that said, it's still something unique and special and different, right? It's about coming out, being themselves, sharing time with others. To me, a victory is when someone doesn't feel compelled to look at their telephone. It almost feels like a throwback to the way golf used to be.
The first time that someone comes out here and they step up on that first tee, you can see they're visibly shaken because they're so nervous. They're about to play the Institute. And I always disarm them by saying, listen, don't worry how you play today. Here's the game. Whoever has the most fun wins. And they exhale and okay, let's go. Let's have fun.
How long have you guys been married?
The mystique and the privacy is the most important thing to me about the Institute Golf Club. And we had a past president play here a couple of years ago, and this place was crawling with Secret Service. He felt very comfortable here. We've had some of the most wealthy people in the world show up here with 2 cars of security guards the first time they come. The next time they come with one driver because they feel safe here. When we brought on Brad to consult, Brad is former Augusta Director of Agronomy. The first meeting, sat down with him and he said, "Randy, what's your vision?" So I answered him, I said, Brad, what I want to do is reach near perfection. Every hole stands on its own. There isn't really any 2 holes to say, oh, ho hum, that's like the last hole. First hole, it's not necessarily a warm handshake, but golf course really allows people to pull their driver out. Whoever has the most fun wins. The course, I would describe it as forgiving because the fairways are typically pretty wide. So if you're hitting driver, you have a better chance of keeping it in play. The greens are honest greens. They're fast, and wherever you putt the ball, it's going to go wherever you hit it to.
Why lift the veil of secrecy now? The Institute is looking to add members, just a few. It's also keen on hosting a professional event. Fry's used to be the title sponsor of a PGA Tour stop, so a big-time competition is not a stretch.
We would like to see some professional tournament played here at the Institute. We might have one as soon as 2027. When they're ready, we're ready.